Everyone, Jorge Huertas once again with all of you. Today I'm gonna show you what are milestones and nodes in architecture. Well, this is a context of is a resource of understanding. It got the following characteristics. The nodes are confluence of streets, strategic points, junctions of paths, intersection, essentially from moving around the city. To this element is added another called milestones, that is the emblematic, recognizable, and identifiable monuments, representative buildings, and iconic places. The nodes are urban elements of determined physical order with the perception that a city might have on their own. The nodes are points, strategic points of a city that are observed and can enter and constitute different um, construction elements. The concept of milestone is used in our language specifically to refer that relevant, notable event and something that is very important. One of the things that I want to develop this video is because when we are empathizing, we need to know the environment of a user. So it's extremely important that besides that we analyze the behavior that they have and the interaction, we also analyze all the context, all the milestones and all the nodes. So that is why I'm making this video. So one of the most important thing is that we need to recognize the environment. We need to know what is around our user. What are the different elements that they have? You can see like different components. This is mainly focused on urban reference. However, if someone living in the countryside might have something, a milestone could be a tree, could be like a place where everyone comes together, like a plaza. And it's very important to understand that even though that we are a user center of design, all the developments, it will be good to be focused on some specific behavior. So a focus group could be very good. It's very important to understand not just the environment and the constructions around, but also the road that a people take day by day. Which streets are they taking? Where do they go? How is their interaction around? So the first thing to keep in mind is that we need to understand that a city and different components around constructions are user-centered design. So it's very important that we understand which are the activities around, what are the expectations of the people that are living over there, and of course the experiences that they have. For example, if I live in a dangerous neighborhood, I need to understand and realize which are the things that are happening around. So it's very important to understand all the different components and all the different things that are around. The context and recognition is very important because it will allow us to understand the environment, also to understand the visual elements, and that change a lot between countries, between cities. Everything changed, so it's very important that we understand which are the visual elements, and of course, if we have the opportunity to meet with the people, interact with them, and of course, collect information. So that is very important as well. So, like I was telling you, a node are elements that are physical and determine the perception that the cities have. And nodes are confluences of streets, strategic points, path of junctions, crossroads, fundamentally everything that has intersections. So, why is that important? Because people used to meet on the streets and used to meet on the corners. But now things have been changing, so we need to understand which is the behavior that people are having around them, and of course to understand different components and different developments that we can have. The milestones are something, are the emblematic points, the recognizable points. For example, if I'm a tourist in a specific city, I want to go over there. If I'm in Buenos Aires, I want to go to the obelisk. If I'm in New York, I want to go to Times Square. Things like that are very recognizable, representative buildings, of course, iconic places, and it's very important to understand which is the relation that people have with that because it represents their identity and their culture. So it's very important if I'm making an observation, if I'm collecting information, I have a clear idea of the environment and the behavior that people have around their neighborhood, their city, or their context. So it's very important that we keep that in mind. As a conclusion, we can say that know the milestones and nodes from a place where they interact with the user is extremely important because we can see the culture and the reflex and the impact that they got in their life. The collection of information and understanding of the environment is essential to the success of any kind of project. The recognition and understanding of the environment by their user is essential because it will allow us to understand it better and to have empathy with the behaviors and with the different components that they have around them. So even though that this is an architectural concept, we as design thinkers, we can use it to understand better and to realize and analyze the impact that they got in the day-by-day work. Thank you so much. I hope this video was a big help in your education. Please subscribe to our channel, Design Thinking 24/7. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Remember that every Monday we have a new video in Spanish. Every Thursday we have a new video in English. Thank you to all of you. We are the #1 design thinking and agile channel in the whole YouTube universe. Thank you so much and we'll see you next time.